Imagine waking up with an idea so powerful that the world doesn't want it. They need it immediately. That's how the fastest billionaires are made. They didn't sell small services or chase slow-growth industries. They built something that solved a massive problem the moment it appeared. And when millions of people are frustrated, stuck, or desperate for a solution, the demand becomes explosive. It spreads faster than you can keep up. And that's exactly why these founders rise almost overnight. Look at the recent wave of AI tools, biotech innovations, fintech platforms, and global apps. These weren't just clever inventions. They were answers to real human problems. They saved people time, protected their health, fixed their financial pain, or made life simpler. When a solution hits that deeply, people don't wait, they adopt it instantly. And when millions adopt instantly, you get the kind of growth that turns a simple idea into a billion-dollar force. To reach that level, you must start with one question. What problem is the world tired of facing? Find the pain that keeps people stuck, stressed, or overloaded, and build the fix. If your product delivers relief, saves time, or gives people a new advantage, they won't need convincing. They'll come running. That's hyper-explosive demand. That's how lives, industries, and fortunes change in a single year. If becoming a billionaire depended on hard work alone, every exhausted person on the planet would already be one. The truth is different. Billionaires rise fast because they use leverage. They build systems that multiply their effort instead of depending on effort itself. One person can only work so many hours, but a system can work for millions of people at the same time. Technology is the first form of leverage. AI, automation, and software don't sleep, don't get tired, and don't slow down. They scale your idea far beyond what human hands could ever manage. A single tool can serve 1 million users simultaneously, and that's where exponential growth begins. Then comes capital. Investors and partners aren't just sources of money. They are accelerators. They give you the fuel to build faster, hire smarter, and reach markets you could never enter alone. Capital collapses years of waiting into weeks of execution. Finally, distribution is the bridge between your idea and the world. Social platforms, marketplaces, global networks. These channels allow your product to spread instantly. When your message can reach millions with one click, momentum becomes unstoppable. Leverage is the real engine of a billion-dollar rise, not effort, not luck, multipliers, systems, force. That's how you go from 0 to 1 billion in record time. Picture this. No matter how brilliant you are, no matter how driven or talented, you will never build a billion-dollar company alone. The people who rise that fast do it because they surround themselves with individuals who are smarter, faster, and more experienced than they are. That's the real power move. A great idea is only the beginning. A world-class team is what turns that idea into a force of nature. When you bring in top engineers, you gain the ability to build at a level you couldn't reach alone. They solve problems you don't even see. They turn visions into realities. Expert operators take your chaos and turn it into a system that can scale without breaking. They know how to manage growth, pressure, and complexity. Aggressive marketers amplify your message until the world can't ignore it. They create the momentum that pushes your product into the spotlight. And strong advisors save you from years of mistakes by giving you shortcuts, clarity, and strategy. This kind of team doesn't just help you grow, they multiply your speed. They compress timelines, eliminate bottlenecks, and turn impossible goals into daily progress. If you want a billion-dollar outcome in 1 year, you must build a team capable of moving at a pace that feels unbelievable. That is the difference between dreaming big and achieving the extraordinary. Imagine trying to become a billionaire by selling something that makes a few dollars at a time. It doesn't matter how hard you work or how many hours you put in, it will never add up fast enough. Billionaires rise quickly because they choose markets where money already moves in billions. They step into industries where one idea, one breakthrough, one viral product can instantly unlock massive value. Look at the sectors creating wealth today. AI and automation are reshaping entire economies. Health and biotech are solving problems that affect millions of lives. Fintech is reinventing how money flows around the world. Cloud software powers businesses of every size. Energy and climate tech are redefining the future of the planet. Global consumer platforms connect billions of people daily. These arenas aren't small, they're giants. And when you build something meaningful inside a giant, it grows at the speed of the market itself. To rise fast, you must position yourself where the stakes are high and the potential is limitless. These are markets where investors are ready, customers are global, and the demand never stops. When your solution hits the right nerve in one of these spaces, you don't just grow, you explode. Because in markets where billions already move, creating something valuable doesn't add a small number to your life. It changes your life entirely. This is how one breakthrough becomes a billion-dollar reality almost overnight. Imagine trying to scale your idea alone while others in your industry are teaming up, sharing resources, and expanding faster than you can even keep up. The truth is simple. In today's world, competition slows you down, but partnerships launch you forward. If you want to grow in a single year, you need alliances that give you instant access to audiences, markets, and trust that would take a decade to build on your own. Think about what happens when a big influencer introduces your product to millions of people in a single video. Or when a large company gives you distribution in every corner of the world overnight. Or when investors unlock the resources you need to build, hire, and expand at lightning speed. These partnerships don't just help you, they accelerate you. They collapse time. They turn slow progress into rapid expansion. When you partner instead of compete, you borrow credibility from those who already earned it. You borrow reach from those who already built it. And you borrow momentum from systems already in motion. Suddenly, your idea isn't climbing uphill, it's riding a wave. That's the real secret to scaling in months instead of years. Alone, you grow slowly. With the right partners, your idea becomes a movement long before you could ever build it by yourself.